Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone. Good morning, Vic. How are you? I hope everyone is doing fantastic this morning. What are your plans for today? Good morning, Kimmery. How are you? What are your plans for today? Dawn, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Notice there's a theme. What are your plans for today? Right now, my plan is to drink more coffee and talk to you lovely people. I have a meeting with Zero this morning, and the deductions call is this afternoon. Speaking of which, I completely screwed up and have not uploaded the videos. Kimmery says, busy day, no eBay though. Okay. Working on hubby's business. Kimmery has a multi-business household. I love that stuff. I love it, love it, love it. I love multiple businesses in a household. Even if it's one person running multiple businesses, I love a multi-business household. Dawn says, source, make sure I'm in the Zoom call. Go through some more racks from the rummage list and some bookkeeping. Yay! Good morning, Larry. How are you? What is your plan for today? Errands and doctor appointment. I hear ya. I have an MVA appointment tomorrow morning. So I'm probably going to be doing this call on location from the parking lot at the courthouse to go to the MVA. Yeah, they make you do appointments now. And yeah. Larry says you had to ask that. Yes, I did, because apparently you guys need me to ask that. And that's okay. I'm good with that. I am learning to embrace and recognize the things that the people that are in my life need from me to move forward. So there's that. If anyone, or if you know of anyone that can help me figure out how to change my camera on for YouTube, please tell them to hit me up. Robin, hello, morning crew. Hello, Robin. How are you? What is your plan to move forward today? Many of you did follow through and put your weekly goals in the accounting in my Facebook group. So I want to know what your plan is to move forward to start, work towards achieving those goals this week. So what is your plan for today? Vic, I love you too. Larry says, I don't know, make money maybe. Wait, there is no maybe. Okay? And we're not making because we're not the whatchamacallit. We're not the treasury. We don't make money because that's illegal. But we definitely can earn money through things that we do. We can receive money for many things. Oh my goodness. Do you hear him? I guess you guys hear him, right? I don't know what that looked like. Larry says, okay, earn money. Yes. But we don't only have to earn money. Like, did you know that the law of attraction is actually a scientific fact? Like, it's just as scientific as the law of gravity. It's not a woo-woo concept. It's an actual thing. So we attract what we put out there, right? We attract what is like the things that are in our head. And if we're negative and we don't like money and we don't embrace all the different ways that money can come to us, then it's not going to. So, you know, money can come to us in all sorts of ways. It can come to us by earning it. It can come to us through gifts, and we need to be thankful for those gifts, right? If somebody gives us money for some reason, for whatever reason, we need to be gracious and thankful. If somebody gives us a compliment, we need to be gracious and thankful. It's not something that we should, you know, like a lot of times, oh, your hair looks so pretty today. Thank you. Not, oh, I didn't even bother to brush it. You know, I need to go get it colored. I need to get it cut. How about just thank you? So that goes for everything. There are a lot of people in my there are a lot of people in my life that their language, like the way that they speak, is like Vic is one of them. She always, good morning, beautiful. I've got this other lady that, you know, she's like, you beautiful souls. Like, these are people that it's just part of their language to see the beauty in all things and everything. And I need these people in my life because that doesn't come natural for me. I would love for it to come natural for me. And maybe one day, because of the people that I am around, it will become natural for me, right? I absolutely will give a compliment it's just not a, just to talk with beauty and love in the words that I speak is not a natural occurrence for me. So, but I am a very positive, optimistic person in most things that I do, in most of my actions, um, and I that's what I want to help you all do with with all of the aspects in your life, right? Is to be positive, be optimistic, work towards your goals every day, take one step forward. You know, if it's an inch, move forward. If you need to, drop questions in the chat. That's what I do this for. If you have questions about what you should do, how you should do it, accounting, business, life, I don't care. This time in the morning is for anything we want to talk about. All the things we want to talk about. Let's see. Robin says, I need to get back to listing, had to put it on hold for a week. Okay. So now that you know that you had to put listing on hold for a week, what are you going to do so that even if you can't physically list, you still have drafts that you can put up? So, what are you going to start doing today? Because I'm not letting you off the hook. You better get a listing. You better get one listing up, and you better get one listing in drafts, and you better report back to me by the end of the day. Let's see. Larry says, trying to figure out how to have multiple streams coming in. That's awesome, because I want everyone to have multiple streams coming in. And I want you to do it based on things that you like to do, because then I can help you get more tax deductions. Okay. So, sit down, take a piece of paper, write out all the things that you would, if you could do anything, what would it be? All right. Dawn says, Vic, you are awesome, right? I love your attitude. You are such a beautiful person, and I am so appreciative for you to be in my life. Dawn says, mindset is huge. Been working on that for a while. Yes. I've been working on mindset for a really long time. And I still struggle with it in a lot of ways. And I definitely struggle with it when I get around people that are negative. Like, the negativity in other people really, really bothers me. I struggle, and I push through to try and maintain a positive attitude when there are people around, when there is a people or a person around me that is just like negative all the time, or a pessimist all the time. And it's so draining. It is just so draining. And I find myself like being negative back, and I don't like that part. I don't like that in myself. I mean, don't misunderstand. I can absolutely be a bitch if I need to be. Absolutely. And if you are rude or mean to someone I love, then you're going to get snatched up by the back of the head, and Yes, I am that person. Absolutely, I am that person. And occasionally, I'll step up for myself and be that person for myself too. But I prefer to be positive. I prefer to see and help everyone treat each other in a beautiful way. And, let's all get along. um, Larry says, wow, crack that whip. Yes, right? And the thing is, I'm doing it out of love. I'm doing it because I care about you. Most of you, Vic, Dawn, Larry, Kimmery, Robin, you guys are here with me every morning. There's other people that are watching, but I don't know who they are, right? They're not the ones in here commenting, but you guys are in here. You're here with me every morning. You're in the Facebook group. You're part of my life. You're part of my family. Right? So I'm absolutely going to be cracking the whip and trying to help you take that step forward. Keep taking that step forward. Vic says, so draining. Her mom is the negative Nancy. And Larry says, so the inventory I have, I can claim that, not donate and list it. So anything that you purchased for your business for inventory should be claimed at the time that it was purchased, right? Anything that anything that you own, that you attempt, that you try to list and sell, can also be claimed. All right, but once you claim it, you've claimed it. There's nothing more to claim, right? So once you've claimed it, it doesn't matter. You can put it in the trash. You can take it to Goodwill. If it's not going to sell, then it's done. It's a done deal. Just make it go away. And when you buy things from the yard sale, then I want you to have a notebook. And in the notebook, I want you to put your ATM receipt where you pulled money out of your business account. And then I want you to write down all the places that you went until you've added up all that money. And you keep that notebook. And each ATM receipt is what goes in your expenses as a inventory purchase. And then this is your backup if you are asked how you spent the money. Dawn says, Vic, same, had to cut her out of my life. There were other reasons also, but it has made a huge impact on how I feel about myself. Yes, I had to do that with a lot of family. Like, pretty much all of them except for my daughters. I was constantly the one that was reaching out, making the phone calls, going to see whatever. And then they never reciprocated, or I would go try and see them. They weren't, excuse me, one moment, please. So it was not good for my mental state to keep trying to do that. And so I quit, and I've been much better off because of it. And I limit the conversations when people reach out to me. It's like, are Are they reaching out because they genuinely want to have a relationship, or are they reaching out because they want something? And if they just want something, yeah, I don't answer anymore. If the only time I hear from you is when you want something, then you're not getting a response. So anyway, Larry says, okay, I do very little yard sales. I get bored with them. I'm going to learn to buy low cost online. All right. Then you really need to niche down and really need to dig into that one thing and figure out where you can get that one thing. It's not easy, but networking is key. Vic says, Dawn, she is a lonely, bitter narcissist, and I'm the closest as she gets old, and we have to take care of her. Refuses anxiety meds. She only wants people to do work for her. Boundaries. Hey, Vic. You're not responsible. It doesn't matter if you're the closest as she gets old. I would never expect my kids to take care of me. And I don't care if they're listening, right? I do not care if my mother and father are on this call and listening. You can send them the video. I will not be that person. And they can't make me feel bad because click, block. No. Boundaries. If that's the way that they're going to behave, then they can find someone else. And some of you might be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that she said that. Absolutely believe it. Vic, I had a great mom. She didn't give birth to me. She was my grandmother. And she passed away in 2007. And I miss her every day. Now, I have a relationship with my mother, my birth mother now. And I actually plan to go see her this fall or end of summer. But it's limited. I saw her 6 years ago for 15 minutes on the side of the road. Before that, probably 5 years for a few hours when I went down and spent a few hours with her at her place. So, yes. And I have not seen my father or talked to him in over 12 years. Vic says, I grieve for the mother I wish I had. Dawn says, be the mother you wish you had. Yeah. I try to be that for my kids too. I have a better relationship with one daughter than I do the other, but I do have a relationship with both of my daughters, and I'm trying to have relationships with my grandchildren, which is more than I can say for either one of my parents. So, That just because she is the person that gave birth to you doesn't make you, there's no requirement that you have to go take care of her. None. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. But you shouldn't feel guilty. People that treat you like crap don't deserve you. All right, so let's lighten this mood. Go have another cup of coffee. Be happy. Smile. And hugs to all of you. I love you. And I appreciate the fact that you guys are here with me every morning and we spend time together. And I can't wait until someday in the near future that I get to come see each of you, whether it's together or separate. I look forward to the day that, we get to have a cup of coffee together, have a beer, have whatever, I don't care. Have some good food. Have each other's company. Get one of those hugs in person. All right. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Don't forget, take one step forward. Work on those goals today. Bye.